Hello, hope everyone's doing good. Today I'm going to show you my newest Super Mario Maker level. And it's a doozy. It is called Yoshi's Island Castle Brutal. What kind of freaking name is that? Well, I'll explain all of this, but here is the first screen. Let's take a look. So I guess first, a story. Where this came from. I may have explained this before, but actually I deleted them. Oh well. I created 4 levels that are actually were meant to be extremely easy, would be featured, you know, in an actual Mario game. These aren't those. They had 4 names. Well, Yoshi's Island Stroll. You went over the overworld and you went underground, just like normal Mario. You would go to a cavern and you'd go swimming and ended off with an airship. These 4 were all that there were for a while. Now I created those and sort of as a joke, I made really hard versions of them with spikes everywhere. The clear rates of these are, well, I think this one's 0.11. I think that's the easiest one. We can take a look, actually. It might take me a second to find it, but it's probably worth it. Notice brutal is a common word. Find the first one. 0.14, yes. Alright, so we took the easiest level I made and made it one of the hardest. And I did that with all 4 of them, so now I have a new one, Yoshi's Island Castle, but I just went straight to the hard one. I didn't bother with any, you know, easy crap. This one was just made to be this way. Now, we might have to make an easier version later, but forget that. I'm just not touching it. So I could start by looking at some of the other levels. Maybe just quickly. Sure, let's do that. Sorry, I haven't said hi to anybody yet. Hope you all having a good day. Hey, Mythic Mapper, Blue X2, Jacob, Tedric, Pink Shades, Fanatic Gamer, WXYZ, Roller Hog, Cheap Up Man, everybody watching the archive. Appreciate you too. Don't forget those. Alright. We'll just take a really quick look at the maybe start screens. So that's why the word brutal is just kind of thrown in on the end. Because that wasn't how these stages started. They started as something really easy. Perfect. You see a notice of like color and spikes. Pretty much, yeah, there's spikes. Lots of tricky jumps. This first screen's easy. I'm not making it look easy, but believe me, it's really easy. The challenge of this first one doesn't happen until much later. But, one of the biggest design, I guess, things of these is that there's Yoshis in them. Every screen is made to deal with whether you are just Mario, whether you're Super Mario, or you got a Yoshi. Well, you don't have a Yoshi yet here, but later on. And there's power-ups. You think those were illegal these days, but good luck keeping them. Man, this one is easy. Okay, 1 checkpoint. I don't care if I'm winning. We'll move on. We just want to take a glimpse at where we came. Okay, then Cavern is the second one, wherever that is. 0.10. And it's still up there. Something in between those two. Apparently I only die on the first jump, and then we're good. The one thing, I mean, you have to have high control of Mario. Like, especially air control. Hey, Innertuber. Oh, tiny jumps, I still hate you. This one, the whole idea that started this was this first screen. You have to play 3 times. Go over it once, because we gotta open a wall. Ooh, don't run into that. This breaks this open, but we can't go through here yet. We need a P-switch. You gotta go all the way back down. Got a nice helmet for, you know, a little bit. Okay, well there's a P-switch over there and you gotta race back up. That's good enough to take a look at this. Again, just a quick look. Point 1. You know, approachable. All of these also have 2 checkpoints. Don't skimp on the checkpoints. Okay, now this one, the clear rate is 0.07. Now, I would still swear that this one is harder than the next one. It's not the lowest clear rate, though. But, you know, play it. See what you think. You like swimming? This is kind of based on one of my favorite kinds of levels that really doesn't exist in this game. That's the half above ground, half underwater level. Now, I wish you could do that on the same screen, but they didn't let you place water. You get the Yoshi actually really fast here. See if I can even keep him. Yeah. You're mine. Don't go away. Everywhere there's like paths intentionally to make Yoshi run away, so it's very hard to keep him. Ah! Well, he's not gone yet. These levels. I mean, aren't they the best? Okay, so this drop is a common thing. I figured it would be really hard to get Yoshi through there, so I got this little drop-off point. If you get here with Yoshi, let's see if I can... Oh, that's certainly one way down. Okay, well, at least I get to show the underwater part. Naturally. Spikes. So here, if you kept a mushroom, then you can get under there and trade it for a shell helmet. It's kind of a forced hit, in a way, but you're just chopping. Is that a good analogy? The one thing I've noticed is that the hitboxes in New Super Mario are just awful to get used to. So if you look at Yoshi's shoes, he's actually in the middle of the block. So you know he's okay to go up, and even up to here. But it's really hard to get used to. Like, his whole nose can press into the spike. But, well, kind of made you have to know that. Okay, I probably don't want to swim in here very long. Yoshi. I tried to catch him. Okay. We had a look. You have to go all the way to the left, down and around before you even get a checkpoint. It's pretty far. 0.07. And the one with the lowest clear rate is the airship. 0.03. There's only 2 clears even on this. At least this one isn't Z7 twice like the other one. So that clear rate of the other one doesn't even count. Might as well be 0.3. 0.03. Here you get to the Yoshi right away. But right off the bat, there's really tight spaces to go through right here. One thing in a lot of these stages is a P-switch that you gotta hit to retrace a section really fast. No! And he's gone. I actually put 2 of these. So it'd be a little bit easier to grab the switch. Because, I mean, that switch really is needed to get up here. Okay, that's good enough. That's the hardest section, honestly, that I just went through. But there's about twice that much more. Well, there's that much more again. And then you can get a checkpoint. But you gotta earn it. Another P-switch. Okay, so that's the 4 levels that already existed. Hey, Laser Sharp. Hey, Greg. This level is already designed. And it's even already uploaded. But we're going to look now at the level in detail. I'm also going to show the clear check. Got that recorded. But let's just take a look at it in the editor. Now what I'd like to do is, I think every room needs a name. I think it's really missing that. I actually was really scared to hit the edit button without uploading it first, because I didn't want it making me play it again. Is that selfish? I don't think so. Okay, so scrolling through really quick, it's pretty much the full length. I brought it back a little bit. No, it's not the whole thing. Alright, so this first room, if I give it a name, it's probably the factory. Start with some controlled jumps. Conveyors. One of my later levels, I really liked the conveyor room in it, so I just made sure that was in here. If you go down the middle part, you are very much at risk of... Well, you're at risk of doing that everywhere. But this. Thanks to that really fast one. Name them with comments? Well, there's no comments in the game anymore because of Miiverse. So this block here is a bomb. That opens the path over there. You also can hit it from down here. That's how I would recommend you do it. Now here's an elevator. I think the elevator is awesome. So, there's the first Yoshi. He's actually pretty early. There's 3 Yoshis in the whole level. So these elevators just controlled movements. And we got this fall stuff happening again, if you remember that. How long can you keep the Yoshi, though? He's definitely willing to fall down there. Okay, there's the whole first room. Second room, I mean, are you surprised to see spikes? I don't think you are. But we got some fire bars forcing you to keep moving. Although they don't really move that fast. Gotta play this too much. Can't you tell? So this jump is the first killer. We're just gonna pick Yoshi up while I talk. This spike, this is actually awesome. This spike will kill. This is the Yoshi murdering spike. There's so much blood of Yoshi's skulls on this spike. Beware. Yay, I did. Just warning you. There he goes. Alright, but again, you don't need Yoshi. That's kind of the point. Alright, we kind of go back to the first room, because we revisit this elevator. You know, it's nostalgic feeling by now, probably, because you've probably already died 100 times. I hope not. Maybe. Alright. One thing I regret, we'll just get a list of these. I wish this checkpoint was later. That's really fast. It's just really fast. Alright, now we have a room with thwomps and spin jumping. Have this power up here. So, when you continue, you can start super and lose it immediately, almost every time. I mean, I know I sure did many times. Just kind of whipping through here. You have to control the thwomps all to fall, but whenever this thwomp is at the bottom, you can spin jump without hitting your head. Alright, here I really like the wall jump to get over under here. That's obviously how you do it. That's also how you do it. Alright, this part I think is really fun. Super. Kind of slide onto this conveyor belt and get ricocheted. Now just take a look at where we're going now. There's fast moving conveyors going different ways. Just one spike. You know, it looks like it's pretty easy. There's almost nothing here. Hey, thanks for the star, Jacob. That level is up now if you're brave. Ugh. So you gotta jump is what I would recommend for the most part to keep your momentum. Right here, one thing that's interesting is that when you jump off a conveyor, notice Mario kind of bounces off the wall. You can jump like right away, but what I've found actually is if you press right really fast, he doesn't do that slide. You already hate it. I do too. Alright, here is a bigger fall. You actually could see it on the way back. I really love grabbing Mario here in the editor, by the way, for this. As you're going up, oops, you're obviously not looking over here, but you can to see what you're getting into. What I did to Yoshi? Hey, Yoshi is an amazing help through all of this. As soon as you get Yoshi, you're like happy, you feel like you're conquering everything, and then you hit something and you watch Yoshi go in the lava and you swear profusely. Okay. There's a lot of tension on this conveyor while you're running, because if you jump early, you're gonna get hit. Alright, this is like the twirl test room. This jump is super long. You can't jump too high, you're gonna hit the spike. And the worst glitch in this game, to me, is if you hold down and right and try to do a crouch jump and then a twirl, sometimes the game just won't even count it. I can't explain it, but sometimes it doesn't happen. That happened to me a lot. Also jumping into the ceiling. Alright, up here we have some kind of long controlled stuff. Trying into these sections with Super Mario. Glorious. So you have to jump up to here. Fly over here. Very hard super because you can't hit that saw on the left. Now there's a couple ways to do this. You can like do this. But what I like is this. Jumping off the wall and doing a ground pound. I find it easiest actually to get up here for that. Alright, we're going downward. But you'll notice also the Yoshi drains everywhere. Don't just ground pound. You'll be really happy about it. Alright, I love this as Super Mario. You're probably never getting ever Super Mario, and that's maybe a regret. But, it's really fun to slide across that ice. It's still kind of fun if, you're small. Alright, here's another spin jump room. Over here to the left, we have an optional block. It's, you want it. It's not even optional. Just don't even pretend. So, you might stare at this wondering how in hell you're gonna get that. That's not how. So, you can wall jump to get the block, but you don't want to go straight into the saw blade. So you need to do a ground pound to stop yourself. Hi, Firewalker. Welcome to the stream. There's a Yoshi up there, but we gotta go all the way around to get him. Now, it's possible to bring the Yoshi from before the first checkpoint here, and you'll play the room entirely different. But this room's all about controlled spin jumps, and I think this jump is awesome. I think that's very fun. I had fun with that every time, even when I missed it. I don't know what happened there. Very hard to get speed here, but you need it. Lots of control. Here you'd pick up the Yoshi and go on this pipe. It's harder to go on the pipe when you don't have Yoshi. Alright, I feel like I should demo it with Yoshi. I'm not sure. Without Yoshi, you can just do some wall jumps, but if you wall jump normal, you're just gonna go into the spike. You gotta use that ground pound. So is it technically Kaizo? Okay, here I put an area so you can look at all of what's going on. Up there, where the block is that you're heading for, over here on the right. All the way down. Straight into the spike. Without that ground pound. Actually used it quite a bit. Almost there. With Yoshi, though, we're just going to use this Yoshi. I'm going to break him out of prison here. The Yoshi jail. And how it's completely different. So I designed this room with this whole move. I wanted something with Yoshi's flutter, and you can do it seamlessly from the start. I actually think it's pretty hard doing it from here. Maybe not. What I was tempted to do a few times is just hold jump and then just run off, but not high enough.
Oh, no.
Alright, you can get up here. Slide. If you took a look from below, there's actually somewhere to stand with Yoshi. Because Yoshi only has that one flutter. Alright. This room I like to call the tower. I think that's self-explanatory. Could be high enough with the ground pound? Yeah. I don't think I tried that. Go for it. So I wanted basically sliding down and jumping, and I pretty much kind of mirrored it on the other side. Some kind of basic bike jumps. This jump up here, I think, is a lot of fun. Just a wall jump, but you have to kind of sneak underneath that. And now we're on the left side of the tower. If you have a Yoshi, I actually had a point. Yoshi can't climb up the middle, so this is a spot to drop him off if somehow you have a Yoshi and like to keep him. Kind of easy to get down there. I mean, if you're super, a little tight. Now here you have to go up while really paying attention to the burners. This part's fun. You have to stare at this checkpoint like, oh dear God, I want that, but not go, or you'll die. Use that ground pound again. So we're at after the second checkpoint. We're in the home stretch, but that's not how you do it. Not how you do anything. That's how you kill him very quickly. Can you climb back up to drop him off after learning Yoshi can't climb it? Nope. Nope, he's screwed. It's unfortunate. I didn't say everything was perfect. So, like I said, that first checkpoint I think is a little early. I wish that was a little farther. But, well, it's uploaded and I'm not doing it again. It's got checkpoints. You know, many levels are super long and don't have any checkpoints. Alright, here is a P-switch, finally. Right?
Oh, no.
Now, you can't really see why this is here, but it's only for a reward. You don't even have to go quick. But if you are quick, this Yoshi that was here, you can free him. Very tempting to go quick, but you actually need to go almost full speed, because that's really close. Alright, this jump, though, is really treacherous. What I normally do is kind of look left. Somehow it works. It's the speed just right if you kind of try to stay to the left one. Hey, Blaze Knight. Right, here is a throwback to the very first level, because it looks like 1-1. And you got power-ups. Don't play with your controller is dead. I just bought Wii U controllers. Pro controllers, actually, but I've tried using it, and I'm so used to the gamepad, I can't really explain it. Hey, Charles Game Kingdom. These blocks aren't coins. It's got a 1-up. This one's the best block. It's got a hammer, brother. See, I do put enemies in levels. Alright, the P-switches are all out in full force. You may kind of recognize this block pattern, because it looks kind of like some of my Star Fox levels. Oops, that was good. I wanted to twirl and be here. Honestly, if you get Yoshi to here, you are really set for this room. So I'm gonna play it without him. I want to duck there because if you're super, you have to duck. You can just run down this. Hopefully the arrow is slightly telling you that. Getting Yoshi over this saw, though, that's tough. And I didn't put a place for him to run. I forgot. No, I don't have a classic controller. The jump here, because you have to line this up, feels like you're going to get really far behind, but it's not that long. I mean, your first time through anything, you probably shouldn't be trying to go fast, but it's hard not to when you're hearing that music. I do not play Fortnite Firewalker. Right, this room I actually made really fast, but I like it a lot. There's just 2 boost circles. This obstacle, though, I'll just let you stare at it for a second. Think how you're getting through it. You have to go through the top before the hole gets there. Well, I guess you could maybe duck and wait. I didn't try it, but that's what I do. Alright, these Hammer Brothers, if you go right away, I just spoiled the secret. You don't have to fight them. But you can. Last section's all about the P-switches. Okay, where we're going here is really close. Oh, there was the thing. I twirled, but because I was holding down, game's like, nope, I don't function. Okay, well, I guess I should explain that little block. That was right here. Since I am in the editor. There. Dev Star found. Yeah, right, there's Dev Stars. Okay, so this P-switch actually goes a lot farther, and the timing on this one is very important. So here, before I go farther, if you're small, you run through here. If you're big, you have to run and slide through here. If you have Yoshi, then you can eat these and go up here. Now, if you're small, though, if you're big, you can hit these blocks and go up. But if you're small, it's a little harder. I hit the block, twirl over, and then here you have to time exactly when the P-switch goes off. Now at the Land of Donuts. I guess if the first part is the Yoshi's Cookie Factory, we'll go with that. All the donuts are here. All the donuts that were made. Some got stuck. With all the spikes, they just couldn't get through. So this is different if you have Small Mario or Super Mario. With Small Mario, you could sneak in here and then you're kind of ready to go down. Here you have to watch out for this one little spike. Let's just use Super. So, when you go this way, you see that spike to the right. Hopefully you try to go over here. But you can't go down on the left. You actually need to be on the right. So, what you should do is not that. Let the donuts fall and then push over a little bit. Okay, good enough. Now that is the next to last room. This is the final room. So you come out of the pipe, you hear the boss music, you see the axe. It's right there. I mean, look at all that open space above it. That could be so much harder. There's even a power-up. What could go wrong? Well, we start with a lovely spike drop here. Which you can ground pound, but, well, you don't want to go straight into the lava. jump higher than that, Mario.
Let's go.
Plus, your nerves are probably on end when you're here. I know mine were every single time. No matter how much I made it. Alright, so this ladder climb kind of was inspired from the water one of this. You could just, if that fireball wasn't there, you could just go straight up the middle. So, why have a fireball? Did you know that Yoshi can eat those? This room is extremely easier if you somehow get a Yoshi here. Alright, every jump is just crucial at this point. You can see the block you need to land on, and you see spikes. That's how you stop. Hope you got used to that in the level. Even this looks awful, right? Well, if you're small, a little easier to whip up there. Tiny little hops.
Oh no. Let's go.
Okay, this was absolutely taken from one of the other levels in concept. These munchers and having to hit a power block. I mean, it's pretty common anyway. But to do this with Super Mario, you gotta slide. Even with small Mario, you just got a little spike to jump over, but fairly hard to get in here, but fun because of that spring. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah. He actually will go and not hit the spike. I think that's great. The end is still in sight. Can you taste it yet? That fireball is rather big. You gotta hit this POW block and not die. With a really sharp
Oh no.
jump.
Let's go.
This thing of showing you the goal and then having a last challenge is definitely something I've done in all of the stages. There, I've hit it. In the first one, it was just pretty much one jump, but it evolved. Hey, fish. So here, you really can't wait there.
Let's go.
You gotta get through here in one motion. Alright, the final jump. You gotta look at the bottom. Why hit the POW? Well, that's true. There's just more space to get around the muncher. You could do it without it. You definitely could. But to line that up before that Podobo smacks into you will still be hard. Yeah. That last... I could have tightened that last fall a little bit, but I mean, it'll feel really good hitting that axe after all of the rest of that. See, and look at the bottom here. There's like half a screen worth still left of space. It's everywhere. Hey, look at all that I could have added. Alright, I could show maybe a little more. I just kind of did each room one way, but again, if you have Yoshi, sometimes things play out a lot differently, but there's a look through the entire thing and the strategy guide. I just gave you the strategy guide. Alright, I did mention one room near the end. This room, with Yoshi, super easy. Super easy. It's a reward. Simple as that. Alright, so I have the clear video ready to show. I'll go ahead and answer the question now. It took me 3 hours to succeed at the main clear check. I'm trying to remember, though, how long it took me to do other ones. I can tell you whenever I hit the axe, though, I screamed. And you'll see why right now. Right. Where is it? Okay, let's go. Not that. I just hit play and lost my place. There we go. He might die right away, but then it'll be the right one. Definitely if you've learned anything. Yeah, okay, there's the death. I knew I might have been kind of in the wrong spot. Have a good night, Cheap Out Man. Needs more arrows. Yeah, there's only like 6 of them. You have to figure out where to go. I mean, there's so many choices. Okay, well, see, I did die. Mostly at the beginning, apparently. See, the view is zoomed in a little bit. Oh well, that's fine. Okay. How about now? I know it's around here. It was in the right spot, but then for some reason the player went back to the beginning. I recorded the whole thing because I didn't obviously didn't know when I was gonna win. Now the real key for me uploading this was keep Yoshi absolutely long as possible. It might be harder in many places to get through with Yoshi than Tiny Mario's small hitbox. It's just worth it. Again, that's one thing I kind of regretted the checkpoint being early, because Yoshi's actually really helpful in the stuff right after the first checkpoint. That jump is awful. No. Oh wait, okay, well this is the real one apparently. Let's just zip forward a little bit. Here's where we left our heroes. This part is actually a bit laughable with Yoshi, with the thwomps. It's really hard to spin jump up there, but, well, we just have a nice ride now. There's 2 checkpoints. It's just a very long time until we get to that second checkpoint. So it took like 80 seconds to get to the first checkpoint. The nice thing about the fast conveyors is Yoshi will just kind of hang on there sometimes. Alright, if you look while you're on the conveyors on the way up, there's actually a spike here to help Yoshi get down. I don't care if it's cheating, it's there. You can use it too. Also, this jump would be basically impossible, so just let him walk. But I had to upload it from the second checkpoint without that Yoshi. He makes so much of it easier. Well, a lot of the time. That's just also hilarious. There's a saw? What? I'll go under here, thanks. Now, see how different this is. It's really hard to get Yoshi through here. But, I mean, there is another Yoshi right after here. I think we're keeping this one. It's just very different than what the room was first designed to be. And here you're not even gonna lose the Yoshi. But we would've got another one. So, big deal. Definitely Hollywood love. Definitely. Very easy for Yoshi to smack that and head right to the lava. I mean, this all looks super easy, right? I mean, I haven't even died in this video of the one time I won. Here's another part, actually. Yoshi's just making the section laughable. Unfortunately, you skip that wall jump that I really like. But you've probably done it once or twice by now. Well, maybe not. The checkpoint's right here. You might have burned to death. I don't know. Just look at where the timer is. And we're just to the second checkpoint. It took about 80 seconds to get to the first checkpoint, and then there's like 260 had gone by, so that's another 180. I guess it's not. Well, it's like double. Alright, so this P-switch again is to get a Yoshi, so there's no reason for me to be going fast. Another thing I regret is that saw is kind of off-screen. If you go slow, it'll load in and you'll see it, but you're not going slow with a P-switch timer. Say hi to the Yoshi. He's staying here, though. We're saving this one. And here, the level begins. Kind of what I was doing with that. You're about to see just how easy this room can be. I kind of wanted to rearrange and move it later because of this, but you can pretty much just wait. But getting over the saw isn't the easiest thing. You can do it without getting hit, but it's unreasonable. Even this you can do without the P-switch. It's just really tall. Yes, it is the used block from Mario World. That's exactly what it is. I think one time I actually took the lower path with Yoshi, but kind of easier just to go up to. Really fun seeing those Hammer Brothers, and especially if you went by them a few times, and now if you can get here with Yoshi, you just aren't even here. You'll notice, kind of running out of time. Not like this is the last screen. The timer is pretty much always a problem just for me when I get to play these. Because they're so long. I can't help it. Hey, I even deleted like a screen here. You scaled it back. Getting Yoshi through this pipe down here is very difficult. Because of that one spike. I found that this works really well. And Yoshi's extremely helpful in this last room. Look at this extra power up. There's only 50 seconds left though, so we don't have time for that. Or Yoshi. Come on, we got a fire flower. Easy. I mean, that's one thing nice about keeping Yoshi is you're just gonna keep stacking those power-ups. The pretzel, 30 seconds though. My heart was beating really fast. As you can see, the mistakes are layering on. 20 seconds? Is it really gonna happen? I mean, I said this was the clear video, so... You know, maybe I just showed you me getting to the end for fun. Seven seconds. Just enough. Scary as hell, though. 3 seconds. 3 whole extra seconds for the entire thing. I mean, I was cautious, but... Whew. It was nerve-wracking as could be. Okay, so we've showed you the level, we've showed you the clear check. Probably all I can show. Let's go look at it. Go look at it sitting there. I'm sure it's got it clear by now. I've showed you all the secrets. Oh no, it doesn't. Darn. But there is the code. It's also the bookmark link is also in the description. With a lot of these other ones, I've made easy versions. So I took the easiest levels I made. I added brutalist stuff. That's not a word. It's the name of bosses in Mario Odyssey. Added spikes and really tight jumps everywhere. Called that the brutal version. Then, you know, people didn't really like those so much. So I scaled it back a little. And then we have brutal easy. Find one. See? Brutal Yoshi's Island Airship Brutal Easy. The name's still just hilarious. But even so, the clear rate is 0.8. I am Hollywood. I did say hi to Pretzel. Plus I'm showcasing stuff. But if you want to play these and have, you know, the experience, I'd recommend these. This one, the clear rate's 1. You know, you're golden. A whole percent. I mean, compared to 0.1. Where's that one? Okay, so it's still about 1. I mean, 1%'s like ideal. You feel challenged, you know, you have fun, you die a lot, you know, it's great. But play those first. We have no such easy here though. I feel like it might be harder than this. But to answer your question too, Pretzel, this is my lowest clear rate level. Got 2 clears. That's it. I felt like my hardest level though is this. I mean, it's got brutal on the title. What more do you need? I'll just point at the world record being 99 minutes. So the people who have beat this have put some effort into it. Could I showcase this one? I have showcased all of them, but you want me to just play through all 4? I can do that. WTF? What? I mean, 5 people. No one. Not even Z7 did it in under an hour and a half. Game time. That's when the Mario's moving. That doesn't count all the time you had to wait for him to reload. Yeah. At least he didn't put the effort into grabbing that world record. He's got some of the others though. Sure. I mean, I've played that one so long. What could it be just to clear these? I'm not clear checking them. Tommy was not grateful. And I have a star. Yeah, let's play the others. So you've seen that one. Even though I kind of played through them a little bit. I'm just elongating the stream at this point. Come on, let me scroll. Have a good night, inner tuber. Where's the time for that? I'm kind of that way anymore. I really do not like grinding out levels anymore. I mean, there's exceptions for sure. Oops. Should spin jump, but you don't have to right away. You still can reach it. Totally announce some type of level making challenge because people want to make theme levels for you. Well, I've thought of that. We've done that before. No, it's not a recreation of Mario Brothers. This is 1-1 other than that block formation with the first power-up. That's certainly inspired. Why?
Oh,
Didn't wait! It all went to hell. That's so common though. Is you're fully powered up, done everything perfect. One mistake, everything's thrown off. It's all gone right away. Died, oh my gosh. Almost like how the game works. But if you're not dying in this game, you're well, I don't know what you're playing, but stop it. I shouldn't have done that. We'll get through here a little quick. Almost to another power-up. So the hard part of this is after the first checkpoint. A lot of people have difficulty climbing up that wall jump. I mean, understandably. You know what? That works just fine. I didn't want to fall. Okay, the spikes get a little heavy here. Twirling, jumping into the walls. Actually... Oh, the twirl didn't happen. Just love that. Fast for a Yoshi. We all know how useful he is. And walk on spikes, but touch one just barely wrong. Off running. Let's see if I have the feel of this after having not played it in forever. Ah! There he goes. Oh no, I wanted to spin jump from that block. Hey Jesse. Checkpoint though. We don't have to do it all again. Yeah, I should have made videos of these. I would have been set. Think Darby played it? I don't think so. He might have played one of the easier versions, if I had to guess. I usually don't submit these levels to people unless you're Jacob and you've played absolutely everything else I have. Pretty much. Come here. What's your Jacob? Hey, you haven't said no yet. I, not willingly ever submit them. I wanted to at least hit that wall quick, because this way I lined Yoshi up. Actually, this block over here would line him up too, so what was I thinking? Lair played the cavern one. I know I'm pretty sure he cleared the easy one. Actually, he says he really likes the easy versions of these. Again, easy is relative. Over there to the right, there is a piece switch. I think I want it. Never. Was that interpreted as I'll never submit the level I just uploaded? One thing I regret about this level is you can eat the P-switch. Well, you can do it, so I'm doing it. For a checkpoint. But if I lose Yoshi, you know it's a gamble. I think I can make it now. Yay, second. I better submit it. Alright, so that P-switch is over here. There's another Yoshi through that wall. We already got Yoshi, we're good. If you don't have Yoshi, you actually have to jump over the Goomba. If you bounce on him, you'll go straight into the spikes. And the gameplay is very different depending on if you have Yoshi or not. Ah! You have nowhere to run. Okay, I think one of the hardest parts is coming up. After being in this cave for so long, you'll really appreciate the fresh air. Oh, I should. See, once you get one, it's just gone. Alright, this level has a shell jump. See? A shell jump. I'm completely calling that a shell jump. Alright, here is our first boss. I mean, one hammer brother. I mean, these saws are actually kind of in the way. But, look at the goal. It's right there. I mean, that's nothing. Except you're gonna hit that spike if you just jump. At least if I remember right, a double jump. I never thought a double jump made you go higher, but, well, I don't know if it's a speed thing or what, but just say I recommend it. Oh, God. Ah, nice. See? Fast. Definitely not 3 hours. I mean, it wasn't a clear check. One done. But it is the easiest. Spike-filled air. Yeah, they actually release steam as you walk by. Alright, I consider this one second. Even though it's not uploaded in that order. I know there was one person that would like delete their levels and re-upload them every time they made a level, just so they were in order top to bottom on their list. Crazy. I mean, if they're all like 5% levels, that's not insane, but a lot of work. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to win now.
Oh no!
Yeah, you had full worlds all numbered. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, it is extreme OCD, but if someone goes to your profile, it's kind of nice. Yeah. Who's Bunny? You're right. Again, we gotta come up here. You can't star your own levels. It shows the star thing, but it's disabled. Down for our P switch. I have no idea while I jumped on that. And like, apparently, mentally, I'm like, I got it. I have a Yoshi. This helmet's exactly a Yoshi.
Oh no!
It's so subtle, jumping just under the spike and jumping into the spike. Spin jump is probably easier. You're probably getting a habit of one or the other different times. Hard. I think the pain is felt everywhere. I don't think I ever mentioned, but other than maybe ground pound canceling, I have not put a Kaizo technique in any level, even these levels. The last one, I did get kind of heavy with ground pounds. But really, you press the down button. Why did I walk over that? I'm talking and not paying any attention. Nope. Same place. No Kaizo and power-ups, but long as hell. And very precise. Not like uber precise because, I mean, it's long. I mean, there's lots of really precise levels that are like one screen. I mean, you want to upload that for 10 of them? There actually aren't that many power-ups in the last one. Actually, I never thought about a shell helmet. Would have been maybe cool to see how that would have changed it, but I guess if I do an easier version later, I might check into adding that. I think I'm always tempted to jump to the right, but ooh, I don't think it's smart. Okay, you can go up there, but I pretty much think going this way is faster and easier. Yeah. Okay. To the next part, even with the helmet. People get confused going down here, and whoa! Holy crap! Hey kids, how you doing? Thanks for letting me know my volume's really high. It probably wasn't loud to anybody else, but it's loud here! Thank you, Kit. Wow, the donation thing's really small. Thank you, Kit. Appreciate that. How are you doing today? Actually was messing around with a Twitch stream I plan on doing, and I thought the donations and alerts being at the bottom really small looked good for that. I still kind of think it's nicer down there. Okay, let me through here. Multitasking. There's a checkpoint over there. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, I'm not doing this right. Oh my god. That's better. Oh my god. Yeah, so, I announced it, but, if you're not following me on Twitch and you'd like to see this, there is a link in the description. But, I'm actually going to do a Dance Dance Revolution stream. I missed the checkpoint, Jesus Christ. We're getting the checkpoint. I'm going to be playing Dance Dance Revolution on Twitch because I'm not doing it on YouTube because I don't want to deal with copyrights on songs. Honestly. I used to play it a long time ago. I haven't in a while, but that's coming soon. Maybe tomorrow night even. Maybe doing song requests. Okay, there's a checkpoint. If you go down the left, you get a power-up. So, honestly, whenever I uploaded it, I got the power-up. Do I make a lot of ad money? No. Alright. You could possibly have a shell helmet here. This is really nice trying to talk and hitting this button like this. Well, we'll see when I try to put the archive on controller on. If you have a shell helmet, you jump into one of these grinders, you're screwed. You're going down really fast. This is one of my... I really like the control here, though. These jumps could definitely be tighter, but, well, just be happy about it. There's a block there, don't try to go over it. Very interesting enough. I kind of want it to go down. Okay, well, that's one way to get through. I mean, the power-ups are here, so you don't have to be perfect. Kind of my philosophy of Mario, if you will. Lots of levels. There's enough levels that if you do anything slightly wrong, you just have to start over. Which is fine. Just not how original Mario games were. That's my point. But, the hits aren't required. Yeah, there's maybe a few reasons to do a little Twitch, but, I'm trying to find a different... I should talk about what's going on here. So there's a few boss rooms here in a row. Here you need to break these bombs, and then a fireball will blast the one on the right, then a muncher will fall down and open the path. If you just hit this block, though, you're going to lose momentum and go directly into the saw. You have to twirl as you hit the block. It's the only way to not get hit that I'm aware of. I mean, there's not room to do anything else. Then we gotta go back around because I'm a nice person. Thanks, Alfredo. Here's a little bit of juggling, I guess. There's this tiny space. You're safe like here, but that's exactly where the, oh god, bomb falls. You're probably easy to panic. I might say, it's been a little while since a checkpoint. Oh look, a checkpoint! Well, you can have it, but you have to fight the boss first. And then you have to fight the boss every other time you continue. So, you might be wondering, what the hell is that? I thought we weren't playing Super Expert. Oh, you are playing Super Expert. Declare it's point 1. But, it's not just random enemies for nothing. I'm gonna get the fire flower when I get hit. That's why I'm letting it sit there. But we gotta break open the bottom. And you can throw the bomb to take out the tower. I'm making this difficult. There's a timing that... Come over here while the saw's up, but it's not easy to do. Yeah, I'd like to get that checkpoint at least before the timer runs out, since I stop to talk. Apparently I'm gonna do it this way. I don't know. Yeah, there's not enough time. There we go. Oh my god. $59, we're good. If you can get it to like sit right in the middle, you can destroy a whole bunch of them. Okay, he's gone. Watch that. I gotta get through the wall. The P switch is to go back left for the checkpoint if somehow you forgot that was there. Not really sure why I was waiting. Okay. We're gonna run out of time otherwise, so I might as well just reset. Unfortunately, I have to do this again, though. That's beautiful. Let's just drop that again. Having to repeat the boss certainly would fall under questionable design choices. Just say Yantu gave me a little revenge for that. He made a level based off of levels that I make, and he used that gimmick. Wow, that was awesome. Both him making that level and me getting that bomb there. Beep. The saw is a little bit off because of how I came in the room from the checkpoint. He went right in the hole. Okay, so you can get like this, and you kind of looks like you're stuck. But if this happens, you can go around the one-ways. I wish Yantu had buried his Wii U in the backyard, because then he could get it, and all of his levels would be on it. Stupid wolf. The bombs blowing up were a thing from the very first level. Yoshi makes a very late appearance here, but he is here, so I don't have to rename the level. You have to come down here, get a P-switch, go all the way up. Not that far. Yeah, Super Mario Maker got a lot of people into streaming. Certainly why I did. so easy with Yoshi. You don't have to wall jump and stuff. Actually, there's very little to have to keep Yoshi from here before it helps a lot, so I feel less bad about my room. That's way much easier because you have to, it's a lot harder to get him to it. Okay, here's the flagpole, but see that saw up there? That's a regret. You can certainly get over there, just a little harder. But how I'd recommend it if you, yeah, the saw is awful. I agree. There's another way up though. If you go up, you can go around. Do little spike jumps and you're good. Just, you might want to do that versus jumping straight at it. Just a recommendation. Do you. Alright, to what I think might be harder than the last one. Okay, so I got to the underwater section last time. Yoshi even got to go with us? No. He's got plans. Really hard to stop on this block. Really hard to jump up here. Really hard to do all of it. Definitely better to side toward the saw if you can help it. This level has a spin jump cancel glitch. I mean, I'm not sure what you're talking about. There is a hole in the grinders at the very bottom here, so if you get hit, Yoshi can run out. If you get hit, it's possible to go through it too. I'm not re-uploading it. Also, there's a bunch of coins. Don't bother, because look how many there are. The only thing it does is let you skip the final jump. Put my true ending. You go for it. People love true endings. Well, the game doesn't track them, so I don't feel compelled. Yeah, it's hard. Down! Hey, Joe. Not getting the helmet. And the helmet is really useful with all these spikes. How long will I stream for? We're playing these levels and that'll be it. So there's one more level after this. Yeah, I worked 2 days designing the level I showed. And then over 2 days uploading it. Pretty much. Well, I started really late last night uploading it. Here. Thank you. Come here. Thank you. Jesus. Thought this was okay. Alright, here we gotta swim ahead of the Potobos, hit a switch, and then go all the way back around. I want to be as close to this first one as you can. I think you're gonna wait on the outside, but another gate. Yeah, way down here. Even if you don't care about the coins, there's a power up in there. I usually want it. But the timer's at nearly 300 and there's been no checkpoint. Hey, go away, fish. Gotta be careful, their hitboxes are like huge. Okay, there's actually a little nook here that can line them up. Go all the way down. I usually don't like whenever there's a trick like that, but there's one. This switch is just for a coin. And to maybe kill you if you don't know that that's the only reason that it's there. Guess it has that purpose too. Yeah, first checkpoint. I do not have Yoshi in every level, but he's got his own series. Hey, I just get this Finch kid. Like, started reading your name, and then I'm like, but it's just Finch. What am I saying? For some reason, I feel like I can do that water section pretty much every time. I don't know why I went in here. Figured I'd show you what one of these... There's a couple of these, like, race rooms for a coin, but... I don't need those. So there. Don't ever play this room. Unless you want the true ending. Alright, if you don't have Yoshi and you're continuing from the checkpoint, it's really tough to spin jump on this piranha. Hey! Oh, really? Really? Well, that was convenient. There's a Yoshi in this block too. If you ground pound, the reason that this hole is there, yeah, that was awesome. The reason the hole is there is if you ground pound the block, then Yoshi's going straight down. Definitely another spot. It's way too easy to lose him because you try to walk down like a staircase. Easy to lose Yoshi. This was the first of these levels I really put POW blocks to make you go one direction before another. More used at the end. Back to swimming because you know you missed it. That block is a power-up. All the power-ups are progressive. Okay, it's only... Ugh, see, it's really hard to swim here without getting hit. Let me hold my breath. I was just hungry. Oh good, a timer. Because I didn't die from the checkpoint. Hope I get to the next one. Still a little ways. Yikes. Bumpers. Okay, I don't have time for this. There's our goal. We gotta find a key. That's where the checkpoint is. I love I was making this level and I completely had no creativity whatsoever. I drew this and it stayed. 45 seconds. Oh my god, that's nuts. Try. Gonna work. Timer. That's not even close. That's so sad. Oh man.
Oh, no.
Let's pause and talk about things while we burn the timer out and start over because of that. Well, I gotta do the spin jump now.
Oh, no.
I warned you. I certainly hope they're gonna make one of these for Switch, but still wouldn't expect it anytime soon. Ah!
Oh, no.
The floor is moving. Yoshi just makes everything so much easier.
Oh, no.
There we go. And this is why if you ground pound it, he falls. But you gotta get him. Nice knowing when there's one of the few spots that you can get hit. Not lose Yoshi. Well, Mario Odyssey might have been here for a year, but then there's also... Oh god, the re-release of New Super Mario U, they would want that out for a little while before Mario Maker Switch either. Okay, now I might want this. Did that fish bones just appear? Nice, look at that. Yeah, look at that. Look at how great that was. Look at how I'm gonna do it again. No! Fine, bye. Tried. Yeah, it's honestly driving me kind of crazy with all of the re-release games, but I mean, the Wii U didn't do that well, so, I mean, it's fine. Anyone who didn't play those games, like Tropical Freeze especially, well worth getting it on the Switch, but I can't recommend to anyone to buy it if they already had
Oh, no.
it on the Wii U. Because the only thing they added was an easy mode. Like, that's... If like there was another world at least. Something new. Something new other than playing it easier. Like, why would I want it to be easier? Why would I want it to be easier? Person who already played the first one. But it wasn't hopefully made for me. Great game though. I'm getting through a lot of this without getting hit too much. Guess we'll see when I get to the airship how I do in comparison. You know, like, what does New Super Mario U Deluxe even have? What? Toadette, whatever? Peachette? Whatever that is? spawned its own meme to flood the internet. Nice, kept the fire flower. Yeah, if they didn't include Luigi U, it would be trash. Even less worth it. Like, they were selling both of those. They were selling Tropical Freeze on the Wii U for like 20 bucks. $80 bucks. Swear to God. I'm not buying any remade game like that, any strict port. If somehow Mario Maker gets released and that's a strict port, it's probably the exception. But that's only because there's just gonna be so many people making on it. But please God, put new stuff in it. And the tightest thing, though, is the grinders. I got a little more time. I was shocked that someone who claims to be 30 still thinks using ASL in a chat room cool. You can't eat that fire because it's too big. Okay, now that I'm not completely rushed, fully powered up, loaded. I don't care. I'm just making fun of it, that's all. Well, it's funny because... maybe I shouldn't say that. Everybody in the chat room is 12 until they prove they're not. Why am I going this way? There we go. Finally at the checkpoint. I mean, I was close. Now the munchers kind of spawned everywhere. So here is actually another... here's actually the first place I used the wall jump and ground pound cancel. You gotta do that if you don't have Yoshi. Jacob's 9. Damn, you're talented for 9. You've been playing Mario Maker a third of your life. Jacob was playing Mario World in the womb. This door leads to a red coin. Yeah, sorry. No need. Just saws. You just swim around them. Right? The ground pounding is important here. Yeah, I made all of the levels you're seeing on this stream, Dungeon Mango. Okay, we need that power block to open this. This is slightly blind. Get up there. Alright, here is where the flagpole boss concept kind of ran away. If you look really close underneath the layers of shrapnel, there's a flag over there. Yeah, there's actually a power block here, but you don't need it. Now we're doing one more level after this. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This one is harder than in my last one. Ah, I knew it! I knew it! I knew that spike was there. Because it's evil. Alright, that whole section is actually fairly short.
Oh no!
GG. It counts. I think we're good. No, we'll try it again. Let's do that. Sure, I did this though. Yeah. He has to go some amount from the wall before it'll even let you do a ground pound. Right down here. I think it might be possible here to have that muncher the muncher on the pipe not be on screen. You might have to reset the room, but you can do that. Oh, thought I'd hit it. Shall I show you the room? Easy. Fine, let's just even do it. Why isn't this required? Nowhere to go. Such a complex maze. All I need is one coin to go in the door, right? I mean, I just died in the last jump, so maybe there's something to the coins. Yeah, don't bother. Crap. Oh, here we are again. No! Just such a casual little fall. Straight into the spike.
Oh no!
Should I play the other one? You wouldn't know to do that? You can see the bottom before you go up. The only defense I have. Certainly can't see it from the top. One more time, maybe with a mushroom? Doubt it. Maybe. Just me, or does this seem shorter than the other level? I mean, I know I did run out of time, but I was going really slow talking about it. And do you like all that rage I spewed forth? Nice. Really like that drop. Or the twirl was gonna cancel itself. Alright, we're better off Will happily use the safe technique. No skip. I've barely done no skip. I've done no skip. Look at this, we got a mushroom all the way here. So as long as I get hit near the bottom, all's good. Perfect. But there's plenty of space for Super Mario to fit in there, not take damage. Plenty. I mean, at least the exact number of blocks in width, which is 1. And 3 tall. Alright, that one is 0.07%. I mean, it's mine, so I should be practiced. Now, where's that airship? The one with the lowest clear rate, 0.03. Look at those X's all at the beginning. The end is actually a lot easier than the level I just did, as far as the flagpole part. So, I've seen, I think Z7 specifically, jump off of Yoshi and go without him to the right. I would say that's wise, except for one jump. It's their world record on this. It's not 99 minutes, I know that much. So this jump here, you can just slide with Yoshi, but you have to do the top if you don't have Yoshi. Good luck. These coins first, and then die. I mean, get the power up. I actually really like this obstacle here. You have to kind of wall jump up, you know, use the wall. Or get hit and then run. Okay, there's a floor at the bottom. A C. Kind of far though. Take it nice and slow. Do all of my levels have spikes? Maybe. Maybe. Oh man, I slipped. Okay, there's a P-switch over here to the right. And if we want a checkpoint, we have to get it. God. Believe me, won it. A little faster. Actually, I think I normally just jump straight over those. Watch those spikes. Alright, cool. We don't have to do that ever again. We wouldn't have that power up anyway. Oh, there's not a power up over here. Well, crap.
Oh, no.
That's why you get the checkpoint. Progress. Just the perfect amount of progress. That's a good power up. This guy has a key. The little guy, not the big guy. this here for the way back up. Since I happen to know we're coming back. Don't have to play it very long before you will too. I'm waiting for that to start going down. Hopefully the fire lines up there. I never... Sure. I usually just try to react to that. I don't even know why that wall, I put it there. Because it's probably better for you to come this way anyway. Because you have to run through it with Yoshi. Finally found a Yoshi. This is kind of a run of faith, actually. Alright. This is probably the, well, if you're gonna remember any room, it's this one. So we gotta get that key, we gotta get to that door. Sadly, that's not the whole story. Up there, there's a muncher. Down here, there's a power block. Oh, wow, that catch. God. Really easy for him to clip one of those saws, too. Yeah, this P-switch. There's some coins to the left. Blocking a key. That key. I just gotta get out. Or so you think. Because there was a PAL block in this room, though, you could, if I didn't do what I did, take a PAL block with you. But I didn't want that, so you gotta come over here and get it again. It's kinda cruel. Find out after you go in the door. Great. Good for so long. Alright, I think it's actually easier to go up. You call that a fail. You haven't watched Mario Maker very much. I'm trying to remember exactly how it's open. Ah, good. That's why. There's a muncher. Oh, the P-switch! Forgot about the P-switch. Okay, the P-switch is easy. Oh, thank God. I almost Those respawn, by the way. I mean, it's very different. It's very, very unique to this level that enemies respawn. Great. Well, I'm earning this, aren't I?
Oh no!
Could've just went through without the checkpoint, but no. That sucks so much. My own fault.
Oh no!
I mean, the only reason that Muncher's there is so you can't take the power block with you to Bowser. Not that the goal is even to kill Bowser. Okay, well. Not bad. Everyone's welcome to join the Discord. We went through the fire as it turned on. Oh, you! What you get for not getting me right away? Have fun, sucker. Oops.
Oh no!
Well, everyone's welcome until I ban them later. Okay. Oh, no. Didn't really want to play down here. Nice. Oh, that was fun. Scary. I'm gonna come up here and... No. Fine. On to you. But I went slow.
Oh no!
Wow. Just think that I had the checkpoint. It was mine. It was all totally mine. So much going on with these Hammer Brothers for some reason. Extra stuff in the way every time. Don't even care. Go down here for fun. See how safer it is. It probably is slightly safer. Please go. Like eating one coin will help you.
Oh no!
How fast was he going? Couldn't run over that. I've seen so much worse though. Wow. I'm not doing any viewer levels today. No. Oh no, didn't duck. Here's the point where I've been playing this game way too much. Everything easy is now hard. That's enough. I just ended up playing any today. On Yoshi, we're twice. Twice. It's so sad I have to wait it out. Full power. I guess I could have had a fire flower. Didn't have that. Well, don't do that this time! I mean, I got to the checkpoint. I was explaining how the checkpoint worked and didn't do the checkpoint correctly. Damn twirl. Push the button. That was kind of epic. And duck. What'd I say? Fine, as long as I keep this Yoshi. Keep the Yoshi and don't fall into holes. I mean, I'm pretty sure I just run across that normal is the thing. Couldn't tell you why I didn't have the speed, or he wasn't running for long enough, or what it was. Oh good, I hit him. He wasn't on screen, it might have not might have not have counted. Okay, well, let's go back. Hi, Beta Gaming. Feels like there's a lot of extra time if you go through that smoothly, but I think a lot of people get confused by these springs, but they're only really meant to be used to get out the right height. Okay, we need PAL block, and we're gonna have a P-switch. Even though there's a P-switch up there, the other one is so much closer. There's actually not another Yoshi in this level either. this one, and that's it. I actually thought he would run over that. Why did I try to do that? I think it would have worked with Yoshi. I've used the bumper every other time.
Oh no!
Alright, well, today, I'm having more trouble with this than the other one. But I feel like the part that's harder about this level is the first part.
Oh no!
Or just people don't get here. More likely.
Oh no!
Don't know why I didn't expect that to go over there. No, it's none of this series with the maxed out timer. It's my Lost Levels remix. I think that one's harder than these. I have thought that anyway. Playrate says otherwise. I mean, they're all really, same category. He doesn't like to twirl or ground pound if he's too close to a block under his feet. Yeah, that's the only one with a max world record for sure. Okay. Going through there is a little easier. Small. Okay, for God's sake, let's do this. Or I might be done. Just the same thing. Do it again. Flutter is so nice to just adjust and then ground pound. You do it just where you want it. Flutter in general, anyway. What else do I play? Well, I would say mostly Nintendo games. Not exclusively. I do like retro games a lot. Look at that POW block. I'm a big fan of... Ah! I'm a big fan of not dying. I've always really liked turn-based RPGs. Yeah. A little piece of crap. Oh, thank God. Let me out of here. Final section. No Yoshi, though. I had a PS1. Mainly for the Final Fantasy games. Alright, there are coins here, and you actually have to get them. He's got a bullet on his back. Cannon. He always ends up jumping pretty much exactly that way. Why didn't he twirl? Okay, well, I need a bullet. I'd be pretty happy to play Pyro. I played it a little bit originally, like a friend had it. Is that gonna loop all the— no. Is it gonna loop all the way around? Come on, Bowser. Please. There's a coin in every corner. Okay, well, we got another bullet. Some people, when they say a friend, they actually mean a friend. If I owned Spyro, I wouldn't care to tell you. It's not something to hide. Now we need to go up. There. No. No, I didn't think I was gonna get in there. Oh. He destroyed this block. Give me a little workout. I don't think I've noticed him doing that before. Okay, from experience, let that bullet fire, because if it hits you and you're not standing right there, you're probably going into a spike. My stream buffered a little bit, but if you refresh, it should be good. Now, you would think we fought Bowser. It must be over. Oh, certainly you know better than that by now. There's the flagpole. This one isn't too bad, though. There's a door above, and if we're quick, then you go straight to the bottom of the flagpole. It's kind of tense, but a relief, and well, it kind of killed it a little bit, too. And if you don't jump, then you walk straight into the spike in the grinder, and you can do it again. Well, there's not much. Really just 2 rooms. This is a big room. Yeah, it's been doing that for a month or 2 now. Where it just gets stuck. I was thinking it was ultra low latency at first, but I don't think it has anything to do with that. No. Fire. Okay. Checking that angle. Thought it was going to be following me in there. Ah! Man. It's not a place I wanted to be. Holy cow, that bullet flew out of there like an actual bullet. Not how they work in this game. Mario bullets are slow. Oh, crap. Not very far back. One nice thing. This checkpoint's actually really close to the end compared to most every other spot they are in these levels. That's really low. You piece of crap. I didn't off-screen it. High in it? Good enough. You really all the way over there? Or Bowser, you joy to work with? Use every block. It's actually a terrible habit to get hit and start running. So you're just in probably the best position to get killed.
Oh no!
There's a ceiling! There's a ceiling! Over there. Yeah, well, this level has a little problem too. These Bowser will move predictably going this way. Come on. No! Just trying to avoid this grinders. Bowser's having lots of fun down there without. I don't know how many times I've even been here and that block's still been there. Oh, God, no. Well, guess it was my choice to go in there. If I come back over here anyway to go up, might be faster to hit the left one first. Where are you at? Why always just the farthest point? This level's overdue. Be done with. Funny, I was only wanting to show them a little bit at the beginning. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to stop streaming. Let's just play them all. And streamed in a few days, partially because I'm making that level. Ah, that was close. Bowser, if you're down here.
Oh no!
There's spikes too. I only hit my head before. Now there's spikes. Cool. I put those there. Go me. Oh my god. That freaking velocity again. Next is I mean, you have beaten it. I say it's accurate. I mean, the way I've died certainly is. Oh my god. Hello, random Bowser fire. Thought you were more controlled for some reason in this stage. just that I've gotten that. There. A little anticlimactic. Don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, party time.
Fast and skip the last jump, but Jesus Christ. Alright, well, today this level was harder. It's over. Alright, 2 hours later. Literally, but, well, I mean, I did completely show that other level and played all of those. Alright. So this was the point, this one, of why I did the stream. So, I'll give it a go if you'd like. I'm sure you'll have a grand old time. Well, I hope some people do. At least I hope some people have a little bit of fun of some kind. I did put checkpoints. I don't know. It's been forever since I made mini levels at all, so I'm really interested to see where the clear rate goes. Alright, I hope everyone has a good night. Is the end of this stream, but probably a stream on Twitch tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, you missed it. Might be playing something with a webcam. Shh, secret. Definitely see. How about we raid Yantu, who's playing Dead Space? Sound good? Hope so. All you gotta do is just click the link, type this in his chat so he knows where you came from. Alright. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and I might be continuing Dark Souls also on Wednesday, Halloween night. Played 2 streams of it, and like I've kind of wanted to keep going. I do want to keep going though. I'm not done with it. But Halloween night's perfect to continue it. I think so. Should be fun. Hasn't been too bad so far, really. It's certainly been more fun than I thought it would be. So hope you'll join us at least then. Alright, go say hi to Yantu. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. All of the spikes. Yes, we need a count of all the spikes for all 5 levels. See if it's 2,000. Have a good night all. See you later.